Hey, happy Friday. I don't know if we're live yet. I'm checking the other computer. This confuses me every week. I don't know if you guys are in a countdown or what, but I'm here. Let me see. We got Joe Thanks, and Kevin's not going to be able to make it. He's with his family this weekend. Wants everybody to stay safe. Hope he does the same. All right, the other one's on a commercial. Let's see what that does when I skip.
Hey, Joe. Hey,
There we
John.
go. Hey, there you go, John White. Thanks for coming in. Kevin's not here today. He left that message earlier. I don't know how everybody's Friday's been. I don't know, everybody start filing in and sound off when you get here, so everybody knows you're here. Clock's getting ready to do its thing. Everybody should be filing in. It's 8:31. All right. We had a pretty busy week. We got some stuff done. You guys saw we finally got all the side glass in the car. We got the door glass in, and I'm going to take it to a show tomorrow and see how it presents in front of other people, because I haven't had it out since we haven't had it painted. So that should be a good day. All right, now they're coming in. We got poor possums
Hey,
here.
PPSS. Hey, Robbie. It is Friday. Hey, Floyd.
Floyd
Hey,
made it.
True
What's
Babe.
going on? Two Babe, Chris, what's happening, buddy? How you doing? All right, everybody's filing
Hey,
in at
Chris.
once. Thanks, Two Babe. I appreciate it, man. It looks pretty good in the car. I actually have the car out tonight. I got it in the driveway. First night I'm leaving it out uncovered. It's painted. It's been 3 weeks. It should be fine. There's no rain tonight.
Hey, Big Jobs AI.
Big Job. What's going on? Mark Reynolds, how you doing, man? Thanks for coming in. It's the first time I'm leaving it out. I'm not even covering it. I got to leave for that show early in the morning. I didn't want to have to bring it around in front of the house. So there you go. It's got door locks. It's all locked up. It's all buttoned up for the night.
Hey, Old School Twist.
What's going on, Old School? How you doing, buddy? I don't know what kind of week everybody else had. Ours was busy. And we're going to have a busy one next week, too.
Tony G. Torque.
Tony, what's going on? I don't have any beer this weekend, so I'm drinking one of those high noon seltzers, the passion fruit. That's all that's left. Passion fruit and grapefruit. Neither are my favorite.
Yeah, more room to work on the Nova.
Yes, we're getting ready to start back up on the Nova. I'm going to order the floor. I kind of have to have that here so I know where to cut the old floor out. But I'm going to start by seeing what I can do to support the front cross member and try to keep everything in place. We're going to see how that'll go. I should be able to shore that up somehow without too much trouble. We'll figure it all out.
Did feel like 5 Mondays this week.
Ooh. Which one, John? The door glass or the hair pull back glass windshield? Because that one was a little hairy and dicey. That one was nuts for me.
Randy Ron's here to win some stickers.
I hope your stuff shows up, buddy. I mean, I got a envelope ripped in half that was supposed to go to Lonnie, came back. He got half the envelope and I got half the envelope. He got my note. I got all his prizes back. So I'm going to try to resend them this week. I think it was because of these charms. So I'll try sending it again. But if they keep flagging these charms, I'm going to have to nix the charms and just stick with magnets and stickers, I guess. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, the door glass, it came out good. It came out good. It took me a while to get it done on because I had to stop mid job and get some parts and stuff. But watch the video, you'll see. No, Lonnie's he's down south. I'm not going to give anybody else's address out, but I think he's somewhere in the.
I thought he's in West Virginia.
Yeah, West by God.
Hey, Hey, David Soloway.
David, what's going on, man? How you doing, buddy? Have a
Stop it.
sip. I don't have any beer tonight, so I'm drinking these high noons. It's them seltzers with tequila. They're pretty good. So we'll see. I'm anxious to see what everybody thinks of the car tomorrow. It looks good to me. I don't know. We'll see what everybody else thinks. Yo, Chaz made it.
Hey,
What's up, buddy?
Chaz.
I hope your poison sumac is clearing up, man. That looked pretty messy.
Chaz, what'd you do? Like, you've had a run of bad luck lately. Yep, that's exactly what it looked like too, Robbie, because the back of the envelope was kind of smushed.
Smushed.
Kind of it was torn, but it was like,
Yeah.
what would you call that?
Here's what the post office sent me back. It's torn here, and it looks like it was physically ripped in half. Is what it looks to me. And then they send it inside this "We Care" bag that tells you we're sorry, and all his presents came back. So I'll try to resend them whenever we do this week's, and that's all I can do.
You must have missed the notification one. I got it.
I put the notification up the same time I always do, right around 5 o'clock. I don't know what happened there, bud.
I know what happened.
What, hon?
One was probably out in the garage.
He could be that he was out there. He might have had to go out and do something.
Believe me, he's more out with that car than he is sitting next to me.
Oh, you starting that stuff again already?
He said
Tim is extremely jealous.
I'm
of the
not
car.
jealous.
Extremely jealous.
We know who you would save in a fire.
I do have a fire extinguisher right in the middle.
We know who you would save. There you go. 2 babes drinking a High Life tall boy for you.
There we go. That's good. I love the High Lifes, man. I need to get some. Like I said, I just it's been a crazy week. I haven't had a chance. I usually stop at the market at least once during the week, and I didn't stop.
Hey, Mark.
Hey, Mark, what's going on, man?
It's true, Chaz. He spends more time with that car than he does with me.
There we go. I'm trying to wrap up the car. Like the last couple
Hey,
weeks,
Hubie.
I'm just trying to get it, and I think I'm pretty much done with it for this season. There's still a ton of stuff. I think I'm going to end up carpeting the car, and I want to make new panels for the back to match the door panels, and that's a project. So we'll have to go to Joann's on. I don't think I have enough vinyl downstairs, but I want to make
Joann's. Let's go to Joann's.
We can go to Joann's. Doesn't have to be tomorrow. I mean, it's not a right away thing, but I want to make cards that match the door cards. And I'm gonna have to get some more of that chrome strip. I think I used up most of it. There might be a tiny bit left in the shop somewhere. Where I don't know, but probably on.
I have it.
Oh, you have it?
You gave it to me.
Did I? How
Hey,
much?
Spray
There's probably
Bomb.
not enough there, is there?
There's quite a few. Hey, country boy.
We'll look at it, but I don't think there's enough. It's stuff. It works good, man. It's pretty nice stuff.
It's true, Chaz. It's true.
See, that's nice to have a gas station. Like here in Pennsylvania, you have to go to a beer distributor or to get a beer. They don't have it at gas stations and 7-Elevens and stuff. It kind of sucks. Like down south, you guys know, you can go to 7-Eleven, whatever, to get a case of beer if you want beer.
Hey, Desert Rat.
That's not the case here. They still treat us like children.
No, it's just so Pennsylvania can get more money.
Yeah, Pennsylvania try to get their money. I don't know why they just don't open it up and just put whatever the taxes they want on it or whatever. But I don't know. They like to have that control.
Well, you do have the grocery store right there behind our house. And
Yeah.
you do have the liquor store right there
And a beer distributor.
and a beer distributor. They're all
Everything's
like
right around the corner.
it's all within walking distance.
I mean, it's just like when I get home, from work, I want to sit for a while. So I relax in my chair. Then Kim and I have dinner together. And then I go out. I usually have about 2 hours of garage time. And that's it. That's my day. I haven't had a chance to go shopping or anything.
Robbie, it's in within walking distance. All three of them. They're in the same shopping center that's directly behind our house.
Well, Kim's just not giving me any outs, is she? I just didn't make it to the store, guys. That's where we're at with that. Yeah, that's a smart. Always pick up on Thursdays. It's like it's every 2 or 3 weeks for me. I'm not a heavy drinker. It's like a 12 pack. That'll last me 2 weeks. Sometimes 3. Depends. Depends if I have 2 beers a night when we do this, and I might have a couple during the week, and that's about it.
Hey, OT62.
Don't really. I can't party like I used to.
Yes, you can buy beer at the grocery store.
Hey, what's going on, Glenn? Thanks for coming in.
You've never been to PA too, babe?
Oh, why am I in the doghouse? What'd I do, Larry? I don't think I'm not in the doghouse with you, am I, hon? I don't think so.
Probably. You always are.
Probably. I probably did something. We probably did something, but I don't think at the very moment I'm in trouble. Are you going to go over to Booth's Corner tomorrow, hon?
We'll see.
She might actually come over. She's not going to stay there, but she might come over because it's a farmer's market. I'll probably walk through the farmer's market at least once tomorrow because that's where the car show is. So we'll see. We'll see how it pans out. Kim thinks it's the same church that ran a car show that I like to go to on Father's Day. And I haven't been to that one in a couple of years. I haven't got the flyer for it. And that was like one of my favorite ones. It's right over there in Glen Mills. It should be, David. It was supposed to be last Saturday, and they canceled it because of impending inclement weather, and it never rained. And it's supposed to be overcast all day tomorrow, so we'll see. See how it goes. Like I said, I left the car out tonight. It's out in the driveway.
I love the farmer's market. I grew up there, Robbie. My mom used to work there. She used to work at the cotton candy stand.
Yeah. You have to look and see what you can get, Chris. See if you can make something work or improvise for a day. All you need is a bolt.
I know, Spray Bomb. Cotton candy is awesome. I love cotton candy. And they used to put it in a bag. You could get it on the stick, but you could buy it in the bag too. And there was the blue and the pink in one bag. So good.
Yeah, so we'll see. See that everybody's gearing up for their car shows. There's one next weekend too. So Kim wants to power wash the front porch. So I'm guess gonna have to make it happen during the week because Saturday's another car show I like to go to. But it's right by the house. I like doing them close to the house because that way, like I said, if I get a flat tire, it's going to be heck to pay. I actually I want to do something with those rims. I got them in the basement. I gotta order that extra tire. And I wanted to get them mounted. That way, if I ever got a flat tire, I got options, I could, quick change a couple tires out. With them ladder bars, it's not going to go on a flatbed real nice. So I don't like going too far from home with the car.
Tell Robbie I'm not getting snacks for myself. I'm getting snacks for the dog.
Yeah, Kim's up getting snacks for the dog.
So he shuts up.
I wouldn't mind having some snacks. We don't have any snacks. We gotta
There's
go get
popcorn.
snacks.
There's Artie Mix. There's those hot cheese things.
Yeah, I better get something. I'm gonna have to get something, a snack. We're big snack people. I guess that's I guess I should try to lay off the snacks a little bit.
Here, eat these.
What am I eating?
These wisps.
Those are yours, hon.
They're hot.
You don't like them?
They're all right.
All right. Well, Kim gave me some of these to try. Wisps. They're like instead of like a carbohydrate cracker, they're like just cheese. Oh, they're good. That ain't bad. It's basically burnt cheese. Do you ever pull burnt cheese off of like tinfoil when it's been in the oven and eat it? That's what that is. Put a modern mini starter on it, Jason.
Burnt cheese is good. I got those because it was, what are they, jalapeno, Brian? I don't know. They got some kind of hot stuff in them.
Well, let's see what it says.
And I like hot stuff, but I'm not crazy.
No, these are
about
pepper jack, huh?
Pepper jack.
These are pepper jacks. I do too, Randy. It's like whenever we're making something and it's on tin foil, if there's burnt cheese on the end, I pull it off.
Burnt cheese on macaroni. I haven't made mac and cheese in a while.
Yeah, the top coat of the macaroni and cheese. I agree.
Well, what do you have for a snack one? What do you have?
Hey man, I'll eat whatever I can eat. Like I said, I'm out of beer, so it's a little bit of tequila seltzer is better than nothing, I guess. Not beer, but it'll work. I'm not looking to get all looped up, just a little happy, that's all. Let you guys keep up with me. Yeah, so I think it's about time we're going to start back up on an over here coming up. Like I said, I don't want to do too much more on the car this year. Like I said, I think I eventually want to put carpet in, and that's going to be one of those gradual things. We'll keep raising the bar for it, and see where we end up. Right now, I like the paint just the way it is, but you never know. In a year or two, I might decide that I want to level it out and buff it. We'll see. But right now, that looks killer. There you go. Randy, I'm still on the fence. There's absolutely nothing wrong with the motor that's in that car. It's a little Chevy 350. It's got a nice little cam in it. It needs a new carburetor. It probably needs cleaned up and a new gasketed, and stuff like that. I could just use that, or I actually was thinking about putting like an LS in there, like to do a little swappy on that, so that's a little more reliable. So we'll see. That's like so far down the road. Right now, I just want to get the coach put back together because it's a mess.
One, I just put.
But it's fun. It's fun doing them from nothing to something, because you feel like you did something. Plus, you know what you got. Like with the 55, I know what I got. It's a good car now. It was a mess, and it's not a mess anymore. My buddy today told me I didn't think you'd ever get it all the way to. He said I knew you'd get it to where you could drive it, but he said I didn't know you'd get it to the extent you got it. So there you go. That was a nice compliment.
One, I just put Reese's peanut butter cups and Twix in the freezer.
Yo, Don, what's going on, man? Thanks for coming in, brother.
Hey, Don.
Yeah.
Twix in the freezer.
Get a Lakewood bell housing, and so it's so much nicer, Glenn. They're not that expensive, and it just works it's so nice. There's no shims, there's none of this. They're easy to set. You just you put power to them, and the little wheel goes in. You measure it with a wire. I think I had to switch 2 bolts to the other side for it, and that was it. I got mine from Speedway. And they're really strong.
Yes, we do have Charleston shoes down here. You can get them at, what's that? Tractor Supply.
Tractor Supply.
Every time I go to Tractor Supply with Brian, I get Charleston shoes.
What's the one that I like that everybody says isn't even candy? I'm not allowed to have it anymore.
Oh.
They aren't Charleston shoes. The little things. The heck were they called?
Peanut chews?
Huh? Peanut chews.
They're made right in Pennsylvania.
I used to love those things. The dark chocolate peanut chews.
He can't eat those though, Ches. He'll have one every once in a while, but he doesn't even like them in the freezer.
Nah. I got to really watch. That's cool, Jason. That you know that the I do miss candy. But I have it. I'm not saying I don't eat it. I had a couple pieces today, and but it's like I don't eat whole candy bars anymore. I miss that.
Yep, we got Mary Jane's here too.
I think so. Yeah.
Peanut chews are awesome. They're made right in what? Bethlehem? Allentown?
I think it was one that said they doesn't even count as candy.
I know.
Who told us that?
Orion used to tell you that it didn't count, or she said it was old man candy. That's what
Who
she
said that?
Orion.
Oh yeah. One of Kim's girlfriends from softball used to make fun of me about that. Said it wasn't candy.
No, she said it was old man candy.
Or it was old man candy, yeah.
I know. I have frozen them before. One. I like the strawberry ones. No, not Mary Jane like that, Randy.
Not that kind of Mary Jane. Mm. I'll tell you guys what a week. I'm just glad it's to the end. Today flew by though. I took this Friday off, and it was just like before I knew it was gone. I got up early this morning, got all the yard work done, then I pulled the car out and I put the seal, or the soft seal on the driver's, or excuse me, the passenger side, and cleaned up the inside a little bit better. It got rid of the last little bit of dust. You got to clean a car like 10 times after that body work before it's clean. I started to clean underneath the hood, but I just didn't feel like doing it. I painted the track slides, and now I got paint on the track. So hopefully I should clean that off, because it seemed like it would. I don't need that getting into the bearings and everything. I got to grease them bearings too. But we'll get to all that stuff.
That's where Brian's from.
That's where I'm from, Robbie. I know the fairgrounds well. The Big Butler Fair is there every year. I know the buildings well.
It's on the other side of the state.
Yeah, it's about 325 miles. I think it's actually from our front door to my grandmother's front door before she passed was like 324 miles. I think that's what it was. Yes, north of Pittsburgh. Mm. Sure was. Sure was. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, Don, you know? That's pretty cool, Larry. I don't know if I planned that distance. I just remember driving it a couple of times, especially when my grandma, before she died, when she was sick, I had to go. I wanted to go home. I went home a couple of times to see her, and it's like I'd shoot down. I'd just get on the turnpike and just be on a rail. I was really close with my grandma. I don't know, Glenn. Like I said, you can get a Lakewood fairly cheap. I think Speedway sells them. We could just change the whole bell housing. Yeah, they have them there. Yep. I think because a lot of my friends want to see my car. I was telling Kim I may do, and my brother wants me to go to his camp, and he's got a camp that's like 40 miles outside of Butler. So next year maybe I'll go to his camp and I'll take my car and go to they have a big car show called Cruisapalooza, and it's on Butler Main Street. They take up the whole street. It's like 700 cars. So I didn't go to I haven't gone to any class reunions or anything. So maybe I'll do that instead. And whoever wants to come see me and see the car, I'll be there for a day. Whatever. I really can't, like I said, I want to drive the car. That's about the maximum I'm willing to drive at 40 or 50 miles. Because that's just, it's not a is it going to break? I don't believe it'll break down. It's sound, the engine's sound, everything's maintained on it, everything's good on it. It's just one of them things where if you have road hazards, and if I get a flat tire, I'm pretty much up the creek without a paddle. Buy like some blazer tires or something, some 30-inch or 31-inch blazer tires just to get home. 'Cause that's probably the only thing that would fit on there that somebody might have in stock. Oh, okay, Gordon. Here you go, buddy. Have a sip of coffee or whatever you're doing. Yeah, I think I would, Glenn. I'd like I see. I know that car now because I cut all the panels off of it. I know where everything is. I would think about doing it. I think I want to, like, I'm doing this Nova, and I'm thinking in the back of my head that I want to do something custom for myself next time. I mean, like the 55, it's not, no, by no means is it stock. It has the front clip and everything on it and all that. But and like the Nova is basically going to be a stock to back to stock car, maybe with a nice LS motor or something. But I watch a lot of the Bad Chad and stuff, and just I want to cut something up and do something with it. Because I'm a pretty good fabricator. I don't know. So I think I could come up with something cool. I have no doubt I could chop a car.
Bye, country boy.
Take it easy, Jason. That's pretty much it. That would fit right on my. Them are actually a little more narrow than my tires that are on the car now. Too, babe. I have downstairs. I got the 30-inch tires that are 12 inches on 10, 12 inches wide on 10, and that's what I got the 315 60-15s on the car right now, and they're big. They take up the whole wheel well. It's full. But like I say, yeah, there's plenty. I'd still have plenty of room on a 31 1050 truck tire, no problem. That's what they're 31 and a half inches tall is what I have on there right now. The ET Streets from Mickey Thompson's. But I got those that one nice tire downstairs, and I was gonna buy the match for it and get them put on them spare rims I have downstairs. Those tires are too expensive. I have to wait because I need the floor for the Nova first. So I want to, get that going, and
Where's
it's a
your phone?
need basis right now because I bought those rims because I do want to mount tires on them, but that's going to be a luxury item whenever I get the heart of the stuff for the Nova bought. We almost have it all. We almost have everything for that.
Where's your phone?
My phone, huh? Right here. Okay. All right. Well, Kim's saying it's about that time, so it sure is. So we got the VW Garage sticker, VW Garage magnet, and this keychain charm or whatever you want to call it. The little guy here, we're going to give him away on the number guess game between 1 and 50, 1 and 50 for the prize. Go.
How much is the floor of the Nova gonna be?
How much what?
The Nova floor gonna be?
Oh, it's just going to be 275 60-15s. That's the biggest tire you can fit on a
No.
stock
How
now.
much is the Nova floor gonna be?
Oh, $450 plus shipping. Honey, now I haven't been watching the numbers.
I'm watching him. You might be ahead of me, but I'm watching.
It ain't been called yet. Yeah, the trunk floor cost as much. Uh,
If Randy or Torque wins,
Come on, guys. Come on now.
there it is. Don won.
Don's Hot Rod Garage, number 26. Kim sent me the text. There it is. She sent it. Oh, wait a minute. Oop, there it is. She sent it at 8:58. There you go, 26. Kim's all the way on the other side of the room. She has her own microphone. So as long as I keep everything charged up, the microphones are fine. I have to keep them charged. That's the ticket. All right, so there you go. We got the charm sticker magnet on the Dawn, and I'm going to re-mail Lonnie his stuff. Hopefully you guys get them. The number 26, Don, you guessed it, and you won. That's right, John, 1 through 50.
He's guessing 1 through 50. That's a pretty good one.
He might have 26 nomads. I don't know.
It's been 16 months since Don won.
There you go, Randy. It is in them numbers. Have you figured out what you're going to do with that Dasser Nova yet, Dawn? I know you were kind of kicking that one around. 4 is plenty. Have a sip. The comeback kid. Mm. Yeah, you don't need drama. Jay spotted one on the interstate. He was driving home. He said he was driving. I read it on Facebook. He was driving home from Claymont. He got rid of the one shop, by the way. He only has one side now. Gotta let the clock do its thing. He spotted one when he was driving home from Claymont, and he was on the internet trying to find out whose it was. The wheels are always turning for that man. He's always got something going on. As a matter of fact,
Stop it.
I don't know if anybody's looking for a project right now. If I had room in my shop, I'd probably snag it, but I just don't have the room. He's got a 55 two-door wagon. All the metal work's done on it. It has a Chevy 350. It's not, the firewall's painted, and that's it. The firewall's done, but the metal work on the car is done, but it does need body work. And it's a Chevy 350 with a Muncie, I think it was a Muncie 4-speed that he's putting in it. And right now he wants 12 grand for it. And he said as he does stuff to it, he's going to start jacking the price up on it because he's going to keep making it more complete, as he goes. But it is currently for sale, and he wants 12 grand. I should stop down and take a video of it and put a short up so people can see it. It's worth the money. It's a very nice project. Very nice car. Very good starting point. Excellent bones.
Oh, no. Oh, that's right, Hubie. Your little dog had surgery. How's your
There you
little dog
go.
doing, Hubie?
There you go, Glenn. Stick one up. Let's get a look at it. It's pretty nice, Robbie. It's a good solid starting point for somebody. Like I said, all the body work's done. Or not, excuse me, that's wrong. all the metal work's done. The body work needs done. It's got, it looks like when whoever did the floor, they put a seam right down the middle of the tunnel and joined the two new pieces, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. New braces, all new metal. It just needs the body work. It's good, solid bones. And firewall's painted red. I don't know what else I can remember about it. Oh, it's rust free. It just needs body work. There's no glass in the car right now, but like I said, Jay said he's going to just keep putting stuff on it. He has like he cleaned out that one shop he had, and he got like 2 sea containers that are completely filled to the top. And he still has one side of the shop down there. And he has so many parts, he said he's just going to start putting the parts on it. He has all the parts for it. He said he has a set of Chevelle bucket seats he's going to put in it. He's got to figure out how to make some seat brackets. And he said he wants to, see how they're going to fit in there. They should fit fine. He's just going to have to make up some seat brackets. But yeah,
I'm glad that she finally got the cone off. That's good, Hubie.
I don't think it's all there, but like I say, Robbie, he's going to make the car more complete. Right now, it's just a 55 two-door wagon shell with the frame, and it's a roller, and the firewall's painted. Like I said, he has a not brand new, but a rebuilt Chevy 350 and a 4-speed Muncie to go with it, and that's where the 12 grand is, and with all those items. But he said as he puts stuff on the car, the price of the car will go up. And he also said he had a set of bucket seats for a Chevelle that he was going to use for it.
Starting fall crafts 1, starting fall crafts. I got 2 ready to be edited. That's always a good time.
It's a really cool car, Hubie. It really is. I would definitely mini tub it, move the springs in, and just have a ball with it. I don't think I would. I don't think I'd straight axle it like I did mine or anything like that. But I would probably put a modern front suspension on it. Everybody's like, "Oh, 4-link the back." Why? There's nothing wrong with Leaf. Leaf springs are fine. The 4-link is just using words to me. I'm not no road track guy. It's like we're driving on the street. There's nothing wrong with leaf springs. They work just fine. Anybody tells you anything else is full of crap. I'm not bashing 4-link. I'm just saying, why go through all that? Nothing wrong with leaf springs.
There's a whole bunch in the chute too, babe.
I doubt it, Chaz. I doubt it. But you could sell your Suburban for seed money. It's rust free. The metal work's done on the car. You would just have to do the body work, and you could start, picking off parts as you go. Work to get the glass in it, work to get the doors fitting nice, all that kind of stuff. It's all easy stuff. And they work just fine, Randy. There's nothing wrong. I don't know where all this, these people, you want to put a Corvette and all that suspension on the car, that's fine. Go ahead. But for street driving, nobody will ever tell me or convince me otherwise, because there's nothing wrong with leaf springs. Oh, I don't know. I would. Jay really, he kind of he's got his finger on pricing, Chaz. You're really not going to beat him up. I mean, I wanted that other gasser he had. And Kim said I was allowed to make him an offer, and I made him an offer, and I think I was 2,000 under what he said, and he said, "Nah, I'm going to leave it listed." Then he called me like an hour later. See, it's sold for exactly what I want. He doesn't like beat you up on the price, but he knows exactly what it's worth, and he wants that much. So that's just the way it is, man. Yeah, that'd be a good car for your channel, Chaz. 2-door wagon, 55. Nobody else has it.
How much does he want for it?
12,000.
Go get it.
Yeah, I have to get the tires back under the Nova.
Will the Nova ever get done?
Yeah. No, I mean it really will, hon. When I get rolling on the body
If you
panels.
got the other car.
Oh, I doubt it. You know, I'd chip away at it. I actually have to do the Nova. This isn't just a wanna do. It's I have all the metal here and it's in the way. The trunk floor I actually moved out of the main garage and I have it in the shed right now. And I really was gonna just put it right back in. But when I pulled the trunk out and I actually saw how bad the spring pockets were for it, and they're underneath the seat. That whole 2 foot of the main floor needs changed, and I already put four pan patches in. And if I cut, like we've already been through all this, if I cut all that stuff out and weld in, I'm like $200 short of just getting a brand new floor. So we're just going to get the brand new floor. I'd
Call
love.
Jay and ask him how much he would take for it.
Yeah. We'll see. I'd like to have it. There's no doubt about it. Let's go. Yeah, I hear you, Don. I got to catch up with Don. I got to get a couple more tri-5s. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Like I say, it's not like a giant money deal. It's like the room. If I might actually ask my son if I could borrow his garage. I mean, I have to help him get rid of all that crap down there if I do. My brother-in-law has a bunch of his bad words in there. He has a bunch of his crap in there, and it's like he doesn't want it. So we might just have to get a scrap guy come over there.
Yeah, he just bought me a new car. I guess he could have it.
Oh yeah. I hear you, Randy, but where do I put that? It's all about space. Kim and I would be arguing about me sneaking cars into the back 40 if we had property. She'd be like, we'd definitely have a golf cart if we had like 10 plus acres. She'd ride around. Where the heck did that come from? And I'd probably never hear the end of it because I do like stuff. I do have some stuff laying around. I have a spare wagon bumper. I do have a spare wagon bumper. I have that. I fixed the door handle return on that one. I'm going to fix one for Jay too. He gave me a broken one. I have to go see him. I owe him for that window winder. We got so messed up. When I was down Jay's place, we were both messed up. I don't know if I brought the wrong window winder or what. I'm like, this is for, I had it bolted in. I'm like, this is for the passenger side. So he gets a right hand down out of his stash, and we're looking at it. It doesn't look right. We're putting it in the vise. I think it was wound backwards. So he gave me a right and a left, and he's like, "Here, take your broken one with you." And I think I left my broken one there, and I have another one of his. So I got to take him his stuff back. But I took one of those door levers too, because I'm going to put a spring on it for him. Because Don, once the spring breaks on them, they're useless. But I figured out how to fix them. Now, the one I fixed that was mine. Hindsight 2020. I wish I had waited because I found springs on Amazon that are almost perfect for it. But I took a regular spring that was just the right diameter, and I just bent the ends, and I drilled the little spot welds off, separated it, put the new spring in, and put it back together. It works good. But yeah, they're fixable.
How's
And
your house coming along, Randy?
the
How's your new place? Y'all moved in and everything done?
I found springs on Amazon for like $10, and it's like there's 10 springs in there. They all will work. So don't throw those away.
Two babes got an old volume mower. Hey, if it works, it works, right? Two babe. Nice, Randy. Nice.
Nice. Getting it all spiffed up. What's happening with that 69 Camaro? Have we put that in the shop yet? Are we getting ready to try something with it, or are we still holding off? Trying to get the house going or what? That's cool. See, that's awesome, buddy.
Oh, that's good news, Randy. And John says we're gonna have to buy out the neighbors for some more space. Won't they have like sheds on sale at the end of the year, Brian?
Hmm.
Hey, Lewis.
Yeah. What? Bricks?
Yeah,
Yeah.
go buy a shed.
I don't have the room, hon. Where are we gonna put it, hon?
You should have taken Chris up on his offer for the freaking what you call it?
For the sea container?
Yeah.
If Kim's giving me a license for the neighbors to completely hate us. Big metal containers, and we got live in a little tiny neighborhood.
There you go, Randy. That's a great idea.
That is a great idea, buddy.
Put it against the back fence.
Hey, Mr. 55er. Hey, Lewis, what's going on? The 55 we used PPG. Essentials is the name of the paint, and we used it in flat black. And then and all that is gloss that they put an agent in the doll. And then Jimmy he bought 1 quart of gloss black and added about half, 3/4 to everything to kind of mix it up and bring it up just one level from where it was. Really nice, really come out really good. But it's PPG paint essentials. That's what we used. We'll see, Don. Like I say, the wheels are spinning. It's just that I don't currently have the space. I can't get 3 cars into my shop. I can only get 2, and one of them is immobilized right now. We'll have to see. The paint, Jimmy got it from his supplier. I I have a kit and a half of the SEMA hot rod black, but that's not the same as what he got. And like I said, as if I wanted my car to be gloss black, all I have to do is color sand it and buff it. And that top layer that makes it dull or duller, it's not is you can take that right off.
Well, that's good, Randy. That's good. My dad is how old is my dad? 93? 92? 92.
Your dad's 92 or 93.
He's 92. There you go. Big Job Ford said sea containers can be made to look like a garage. Fake roof on one side. If he just
You
put it
guys
in
are
the
hilarious,
if he put
man.
it on the back against the back fence, nobody would ever see it. It's only the back fence back there and giant.
I guess.
There you go. Don buys them and then figures it out.
Well, that could work too.
And that's what Robbie said too.
I mean, the 55 is in paint, but I wouldn't want to leave it outside long term. I just couldn't do it. I have too much work in that car. But I guess I could.
What's coming? Is Meekum? Meekum's coming to Harrisburg this month, I think.
Yeah. Meekum will be in Harrisburg.
Put a garage door in the living room. Now you're going a little too far, Randy.
That's a little bit too far.
He already has parts strewn around the house.
I do have parts everywhere. Now, I did clear a bunch out of the basement. There's not much of mine that's left down there. I think that back vinyl piece we made is back there, and I might want to redo that now that I have that spike stuff.
Mr. 55 bought a 20-foot seed can and used it for 4 years and sold it for what he paid for it. See that? Well, we had Chris offering us one. I don't know how we would have got it here, but
well, they usually you hire somebody with a flatbed tow truck. They move them with those on. That tears everything up, putting them where you need them. I don't even know how we'd get it in the backyard. I have the side of the house over here, but it's like 9 feet by 20 feet. And it's just wasted space. There's nothing I can't put nothing there. It's like
crane. Are you guys all gonna chip in for this? I don't like I'm more 70s cars. I like 70s. I like muscle cars.
we'll keep looking. We'll eventually come up with something. That's really cool. Wow, that's it. Those deals don't exist anymore, Lewis. You're not getting a 55 Chevy for that cheap anymore. I mean, totally rusted out cars they want 5, 7, 10 grand for, and it's like
Chaz has room down in his shop.
Huh?
Chaz has room down in his shop. Chaz could store something for you.
Start dropping stuff off down at Chaz's place.
Yeah, we used to use our basement a lot more. We don't use our basement too much anymore. We used to have, our computers down there. We had the TV.
Yeah, we used to hang out down there quite a bit. Not anymore. It's like
Then we got the dogs.
Since we got the puppies, and it's like, yeah, Kim keeps a lot of her craft supplies down there now. It still gets used, just not for the same kind of purposes.
Is that Beetle still for sale one? It's been for sale for like a year now. 2 Schwinn Stingrays in his living room.
All right.
It's easier to let the dogs out from up here than it is to. I mean, there's a door down there, but they still have to go up steps, and I find those
Tough
steps.
on them, yeah.
I find the steps a little creepy. The outdoor steps.
I had them painted nice, but they're all dirty again. They need painted again. We just don't use the vestibule that much. See?
I probably would love that, Randy or Robbie. I probably would love that.
That ain't a bad idea either, Mark. Put a lift on the side of the house.
1971 SS 454 Chevelle, blue with black stripes. That sounds very nice, Robbie.
It is nice. Factory air, 12-bolt, black vinyl top. Very nice cruiser.
It's got air too.
Yep.
I like air.
Very desirable if it's a 150, Lewis. Like Don's saying, it does sound like a 150. There you go. Very, very desirable car, buddy. You got everybody wants the 150. They, everybody wants a 150 now.
Don
I
and
know I
Chaz
do.
has
I'd take a 150.
Don and Chaz has the storage situation all figured out for you.
You got it all figured out?
I don't know.
I'm trying to see what the solution is. See, look, there you go. Chaz said he's got plenty of room.
That's a nice car there, Hubie.
We all got to start taking in some of these cars, man. It's like, they got to have a home. There's not too many of us left. I'm convinced we might be the last generation that actually cares about this stuff. I mean, a lot of the kids today, they just don't care, man. They're not into it. I don't know. It's a whole different world. I mean, when we were growing up, there was cars. That's what it was, and you were into that stuff. But now with all the computer stuff, there's so many other things you can be into at their age that they don't get locked in like we did, man. It's like, I don't know. There's still some guys. I mean, you go to the car show, there's hope. There's a couple kids that are, I'm going to build this and I'm going to, okay, that's cool. But it's not as prevailing as it used to be.
Bye, Tony. It was good seeing you.
Yeah, good seeing you, Tony. Take it easy, buddy.
He's hungry.
That's nice, Lewis. Shoreline beige. True 150. Wow. I just had 150 gaskets put in my front and back, Lewis.
She sounds like somebody I would have liked, Hubie. Racing 5.0 Mustang, yeah. I got a kind of lead foot too.
Yeah, do you have a channel, Lewis? That's a good question, one. I'd like to see it too.
Bye, Mark. Thanks for coming in. It's nice seeing you.
Yeah, I appreciate you, Mark. Thanks for coming in, brother. Peace.
Oh, Mr. 55's son just bought his first vehicle today. 2018 Chevy Silverado. He likes muscle cars. I like muscle cars.
That's cool. See, there's hope. There's a couple. I'm not saying it's not as prevailing as it used to be. It's like, I remember going to the penny candy store, Jack McCain's, and he had a house right beside the store. And this isn't an exaggeration, he had like a 12-bay garage, and he had all the Mopars. I don't know if his kids sold them or what, but when I tell you he had all the Mopars, he had everything. He had a Superbird, he had a Barracudas, he had the Chargers, he had the Challengers, he had them all. And he didn't have the one tier down ones. He had the best of everything. And I remember going down there and he'd always have a couple of the garage doors up and a couple of the Mopars pulled out. And he was into that stuff big time, and he had all of them. Yeah.
Of course he's outside detailing it as his first car or truck.
Absolutely.
Lewis, they're looking for if you have a channel or not. Do you have a channel? Everybody wants to see your car.
Yeah, I'd like to see the 150 too. Maybe he's building a channel right now. He's like, man, I better hurry up and build a channel.
Just give him your email address and so we can send a picture at least.
Yeah, you can send a picture over.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Floyd, take it easy, man. Have a good night, brother.
Floyd.
Thanks for coming in, man. I appreciate you, buddy. Hey, we're just about done here, man. We got 1 minute, and it's saying I'm about to have an ad, and well, it's unfortunately for them. I think we're going to run out of time before they get their last commercial.
Barracuda.
Yeah. Hey, I'm going to leave everybody on a high note. Everybody have a nice sip before we head out. I hope everybody has fun this week. Do something fun this weekend. Take pictures, send them over. You guys got my number. You got my email. Show me what you're doing, man. Lewis, go over to my channel and the about section. It's got my emails. Send me a picture.
Big job.
Yeah, I'd love to see your car if you
Bye,
don't have a
Don.
channel.
Bye, David. Bye, Hubie.
All right.
Bye, Robbie.
I hope
Ron.
everybody has a great week, man. Till next week.
Bye,
Take care,
Chaz.
everybody.